Hello, and welcome. We're playing a touch more of Bazaar today, and I've just loaded in as the Pygmalion for a ranked match. So let's see what happens. As always with Pygmalion, you're looking for some early scalers. This really isn't it. You could go for, I don't know, I guess you could do like a heal build, but I don't ever see golf clubs being played very much. Jabalion Longbow is multicast. It can go pretty hard early. ATM is nice because it does come with the income. Let's just go income early and grab a little bit of XP. I don't know that we beat any of these, to be honest. I think this guy has a haste skill. No, not at all. When you slow, your random weapon gains 5 damage. That's like okay. I don't mind the insect wing. It's only your leftmost item, but fine. Also, we don't typically want to keep ATM around. Right now, it's fine. Early game, silver tier, right? 14 shield every 3 seconds, but it doesn't scale very well. It's hard to get your income very high. I did once see an event, though, where you could spend... Let me go even quieter here. You could spend some money to double your income. So if you had like 15 income, you could go up to 30, and then maybe this at, I don't know, platinum tier does quadruple, then you're getting 120 shield per 3 seconds. It's not that impressive either way. Let's go look for some weapons. There's a couple different weapons that would scale well. These really aren't it for us. We could do a spiky shield, though, and perhaps a reroll. The dog, when you sell a solid item, get 3 damage. The dog has a lot of legs in this game. In fact... yeah, in fact, it's probably worth doing a little bit of buy-sell here. Eat at Finn's, I believe he gives you a little max health bonus, but he can also give you shield on your shield items, or a permanent 5 regen. So 10 shield every 3 seconds is not as good as just 5 regen. I mean, in most cases. So let's try this. We are doing very little damage, and we are not doing that much shielding, but maybe they're an ammunition build? They are an ammunition build, but they have a powder flask, so 30 damage in the time it takes us to get a little bit of shield is not a good sign for us, especially with a 30% crit chance, even besides the fact that they actually shield all of the shield that they need in the time it takes me to attack. Wow. We're both very weak. It's the first day. My 5 regen, though, is going pretty hard, I have to say. Regen early, 5 health per second, right? It's just enough to keep us, like, in the zone, stopping them from getting ahead, and that's a win. Honestly, that whole win just goes to 5 regen. Think of it as having 5 poison on them. How devastating 5 poison would be at the start of the fight. Shield, property, weapon, chocolate bars. I mean, I think I just go for the shield. At this point, I'm making this ATM good, which is not necessarily how I play, generally, but selling 2 small items is nice. This is like 1 XP. I'd rather have a look at the items here. So buy an item, sell an item, buy an item. Sell an item, buy an item, sell an item. All of these are making the dog stronger. I don't mind the tree or the pickles. I also would love to buy sell on the laser systems. But give me this for now. And when I level up, I'm going to get spare change. Only $1, but that's fine. 2 more regen is not that cute, but I don't have any money, so That's fine. We can get another dog, I believe, from this guy. This does nothing, by the way. So we just have a shield that activates faster than his shelter, and a dog that hits slightly harder than his dog, and some regen. When you sell a small item, get 1 damage, that stacks on top of the dog's ability. Just getting a silver would be nice, but I don't know that I can rank up if I have a bronze and he has a silver, because if it gives me a silver, like I'm supposed to put 2 bronze to make a silver, basically. I don't know that they can give me a lower rarity than what they have for the sake of rank ups. I wonder if that's a good way of manipulating to get like different items. Like I could get temporary shelter, and that would stack with the same types of buy sells as the dog. Instead, we got the worst of all. Give the item to the right of this some extra damage. Fine by me. I like monster loot. Get me some monster loot for 4. Cooldown by 6%. I guess I'm doing the dog after all. I don't have any burn, but that could change. I'd rather not lose income because this defense scales with it. So your medium weapons do 6 more damage. I guess, sure. It's not very much, but we'll take it. Item to the right, and then this charges it. Okay, here we go. Depends on if Dooley has got their build off the run. It's only 2nd day. Doolies sometimes take a couple days to get their runs off the ground. This looks pretty good. He does have 3 friends. He is scaling, what, 10 max HP? I love Walter Cooler, man. But he should have put Walter Cooler... Like, this guy doesn't need to be adjacent to anything, so he should have put that on the end. And then this core is a friend. So he has a slight misplacement, but that's okay. I have enough shield and regen to tank his little bits of burn. And my attack does a lot more. And I have, like, shield, you know? Like, I'm just sustaining. Not to mention my dog is getting stronger and stronger because of this Piggle. Again, Piggles are generally better with, like, multi-attack or multi-shielding items. But that's fine. Eventually, when I sell the Piggle, it will just give me, like, a permanent bonus because I'm going to be selling a small item. Upgrade leftmost bronze tier item. If I am using the dog, which, I mean, I currently am, I should be upgrading it so it scales much faster. Abandoned chest. And then curio for the junk buy sell. This isn't anywhere Piggle. Alright, so sell this and your weapons gain damage. Sell this and get regen. Sell this. Again, these small items trigger my dog for 6 damage.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
So this is only 2 damage for $4. I wonder if I, like, sell out to make this all work. I guess I could just run the exoskeleton. It's only 5 more damage, though. It's so terrible. Four extra damage is better than 2 extra damage. I don't know. I'd rather just save the money. So this does... Well, actually, I wish I had bought the exoskeleton. I could have put it beside the dog and been chilling. This guy has a double attacking sword I don't really care about. Let's go for the scrapper. I feel like 100 damage dog is pretty good here. He did put a 3-second slow on it, which hurts. When you sell, give heal. Basically, I just want the junkyard club, or the high roll get is the scrap. The rust for a slow is quite nice as well. Like, just quite nice. Again, we have early game strength, just in that we have 9 regen, which I think is quite nice. I wouldn't have minded getting some marbles either. This red Piggles gives 1 damage to all my weapons for the fight, but like 1 damage is not really doing that much when we're only attacking once every 5.5 seconds. Still, I mean, it's all adding up. Scrap, 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 scrap.
It's all about motivation.
Eh, Junkyard Club, that's fine. Give the item to the right of this crit chance? I wouldn't have minded that. But it doesn't really matter now. More max health is nice. A single income. Let's go for a toughness item. Use an adjacent item and get some shield. The Gonjo. The use an adjacent item for shield does add up very quickly. I mean, you put it between a couple of nice things that go quickly. If we get an upgrade for it or add a lot of shield to it, it can trigger a lot of times. I certainly don't love it, but I have the money for it. I was hoping he would give me something that was like augmented. There you go. Just throw you in here. Again, I can go chocolate bars. Chocolate bars make a ton of sense for me right now, because every chocolate bar gives me not only the max health, but 6 more damage on the dog. So the question is, yeah, that healing sucks. 60 something max health, 300 max health is a lot. Upgrading all my Piggles isn't really what I need, but it is fun. 2 spare change worth $4. It would give a little bit of max health to the tree. I'm feeling like 300 max health is just the way, man. Like, just win the fight, you know? So we can give crit to... Put you all the way over here? No. Yes? Give crit to this shield. This is triggering twice every 3 seconds. That's better than 20 health every 5 seconds. I have some regen, so like we should be okay. I should have gone... Well, I don't know. There's a lot of things that could have happened. This guy has 2 rays online. Hopefully he freezes the wrong stuff. Gains damage whenever you shield. Okay. Interesting. He did slow... He slowed the dog. And he froze both my items that trigger double shields. But that's okay. He is scaling because he has the Alpha Ray, which is hitting me for a tremendous amount. 100 something with this one guy. Yeah, I just kept getting froze with this freeze ray, man. Small items, they are vulnerable. Very vulnerable. Lost Crate Me. Looking for XP. Keep looking for Curio here.
Relax.
Makes slow items very slow. Give some crit.
While you're doing your part to clean up
Cells.
Hooey!
All of these sell to help the dog. I love buying the barricade and selling it later if we get a slow item. So I think that's what I'm going to go for. I think I survived the burn. I have a lot of health, a lot of regen. I should be fine, right? 40 burn on me, like, that just fizzles into nothing because I have the healing and now some shielding. Don't mind if I do. I mean, he's not going to give me great items, but he is going to give me a lot of XP. And I find because the Pygmalion has the level up ability that gives you 10% max health, and you keep stacking that on itself, it can get really good really fast just to level up and not worry about a lot of the other things. And then your health pool allows you to win a lot of games. I'm not saying that will happen right now, but it's what we get offered a lot of the time. Let's go for some shield. Do I have a property? I can get 4 income. That'll get me a lot of shield on my ATM. That's not what I had in mind at first. Adjacent items get 2%. Interesting. Chocolate bars. Chocolate bars, chocolate bars, chocolate bars. So sell you, sell you, sell you. And I don't mind like getting rid of these 3 items in the center. I just need something worthwhile in turn, like, to get rid of it. A non-weapon, honestly, just give me a non-weapon item. 10 heal, multicast for each property you have. This goes off every 4 seconds. So now this is going to double proc the model ship, which is nice. And again, I don't know that these piggles matter. And this gives a 10 heal another chance to trigger. I would not mind if we had like weights or something, I guess, but I don't know. We just lost a lot of our damage because we're not buffing the dog. But hopefully the dog doesn't need to hit that many times. Just 4 attacks, right? Oh man, we have a lot of burn. Heal is supposed to counter burn because it's supposed to cleanse some burn, but like dually burn and poison builds are just so outrageous in terms of speed, damage, status. Like they dominate the mid game until other builds are able to scale and catch up. Medium items could be a couple different things. I'm not super keen for dock work. Let's set the medium.
No sale. I want what's right.
This will give me 3 small things when I sell it.
Really
And honestly, just get rid of these pickles. Economic seminar. Probably gonna buy 2 things and see if we get some income. Okay, spare change makes the tree better. And then when you use another item, this gets to trigger more times, right? So that is very quickly going to become better than the money tree. I don't really care for any of the items these guys have. I think I can beat the middle one. I have to sneeze, so I'm taking a second here to have a panic. I love rocket boots because of the when you sell this, it makes other items so much better. I don't have a haste item, but that doesn't mean I won't be able to find one. Getting heal improvements would also be nice. I feel like I'm using a ton of bronze items that have not really gotten any better since the start of the game. The only thing that's scaled at all is the dog. How are you reloading this? When you crit? Oh, you crit. Okay, and that reloads. Either way, this was not a great fight. Don't give me gunpowder, though, whatever you do.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win. But time to make some sense.
No space. This is a huge haste. Right, 3 seconds of haste kind of gets you to the point where you're permanently hasting. If I have $25, I can get I can get more income. I have to sell $3 worth of stuff. So now it's up. That's pretty high now. Gold tier skills. I could do that. When you heal, an item, we don't know what item, gets 3% crit chance. While you have an enemy has more health than you, you get shield. First 5 shield, charge an item for 1 second. Your items have 30% crit, but when you use one, you lose the crit. I guess combat medic, right? Because right now I'm planning to keep this bird in the game. And then we come here, we grab 5 more chocolate bars. Those chocolate bars scale the dog. Again, it's only 6 more damage 5 times, which is like 30. But that's what we need, right? To scale up and have a chance. And again, the land scraper, I think, is going to be better than the tree. It might even already be at this point, but I don't know. We'll see. Shadowed Cloak does not scale incredibly well with the dog. I like multi-attack items for this, but like it is permanently hasted. Like, that's pretty good. That is pretty good, I gotta say. I must say. It does take, like, half of our board to take those 2 pieces, but honestly, that's the half of our board that's doing a lot of work. The 38 shield every 3 seconds from the ATM is, like, still not that good. See all that the Bazaar has to offer. I have a lot of money. What's at the Bazaar con? A diamond tier item from the Bazaar. Let's spend. This would be good, but I'm not Vanessa. Quadruple the value. It's a 32 heal. Like it's nothing. I spent $12 for this. I don't have access to, like, aquatic things. And if I did, it would still be a 6-second heal. Like, I'd rather just have, like, my own healing items that the pig can get. Like, permanently gain extra heal every second, you know? That's the succulent that I'm talking about. Anyway, we keep taking chocolate because it has a tremendous amount of value. We take the trash, probably just the dire ringlet. The trash column has something that's like, whenever you use a small item, charge a large item, which might have been nice, but I'd rather just, like, look around for different items that might be better. When you use a weapon, charge this. That's for wide. 10% crit chance. Some golden pelts. Golden pelts, I mean, hey, money, money. So this is where we're getting into the point where, like, 21 gold is nice, but what about, like, 200 max health? You ever thought of that? I'd like a rare event. Purchasing from you. This does have slow. And so this is for when you have lots of weapons, because it charges whenever you use a weapon. Charge another small item for 4 seconds. Holy. It's so slow, though. When this gains haste, give it damage for the fight, which, again, we could do, but the dog is just better. The curry is interesting, but we're not really doing a burn build. And I'm also not doing, like, a charge build. Like, let's try again here. Haste your tools. It's a large tool. It's not a property. Haste your tools for 1 second. Are you guys tools? No, you're food. Burn 1, charge adjacent items for 1 second. Multicast 2. I like that it's multicast because it's like, you know. I really don't. I don't think these are good, quite frankly. It's cool to mix and match skills and stuff, but the cook, I'm not using enough tools. Like, if I was dually, I might have more tools, and that might matter more. I'd rather just, like, upgrade my dog. Which is kind of like a lame build to just go all in on dog, but we're here. And we don't have any value scaling. Like, I have an item in my pocket that is getting 1 value per hour, right? And I might eventually put it in. But I don't have a way of accelerating it gaining value when I visit merchants and stuff, you know? So what's getting crit? You guys are sharing some crit with each other when you triple cast. I mean, it's kind of nice to get crit from heals. It's really a small amount, like, you know, 15% here or there, but hey, sometimes you hit it. They are hitting big shields on their Armadillo, which has scaled and scaled and scaled, and the security camera has given their Armadillo a lot of value as well. I don't know why he's getting more attack damage. Oh, because they have an alpha reg. Look at them go, man. Like 2,000, 3,000 health because they just keep triggering. Very cool.
I'll admit,
Very cool.
that was impressive.
I need to do something about these dualies, man. I don't know what that is, but we gotta do something. I'd love to find more large items. Large. Like bring me to Paul, and I can put a big item, like, in this slot, you know? Alright, what do we got here? Like, I'll buy this to sell it to get hatchets, which are so worthless because they don't even give you the spare change. Let me buy you, sell this, and when we sell the pants, we sell it again. Buying the gumball machine is at least good. We get a gumball every hour. Maybe when I pick an item. Let's just go with the bird. We can try and get some cooldown reduction with a feather. These golden feathers in particular. Should be all of my items that get the cooldown reduction, which would be nice. I love something that benefits more from the fact that I have a multicasting bird, because right now we're just using it to give ourselves 9 crit chance. But, like, the crit chance is going, like, you know, that's this keen eye passive. When you crit haste an item, though, that could be cool. Instead we got terrible gets. Non-weapons could be nice. As much as I like 7 regen, it's just too slow. Alright, so we get you, sure. We get you, sure. I definitely have some things I can get rid of and sell. We could grindstone to make the dog, but this is for like a multi-attacker. Healing equal to shield is nice. I could be getting rid of the bird. Look at it, it's just not that good. Look, are we taking multi-attack here? 5 spare change. You gave me this for leveling up, and that blocked this. I don't know that I want the money tree. It's just not enough. It's still bronze. Scaling it is too slow. It's not enough. Then you can get rid of the cash register is about to be relevant, so I don't want to get rid of it. Just take the max health. Rare event. Slow items.
Each moment is a jewel, multifaceted, glittering.
Like, no. This slows an item for 1 second and attacks twice, which, like, is kind of cool. You'd want to switch it with the dog and give it the haste treatment, but like I'd rather just do 600 damage. Marble slows an item for 2 seconds, but you have to, and if I use small items, it goes faster. The problem is really that I can't really get the multicast out of you and have the marbles benefit from it because I'm not running property. I might buy these. At the very least, I can sell this one and get like attack damage. this marble might have a play, but it's only a silver tier, quite frankly.
I should warn you. I'm not like other
What my ATM is giving me right now is just another property, but like really I could rework so much of this. Is he on lethal right now? He is. That's how he got his windmill. Pretty cool when you use an item charge, but he has no damage, right?
well, I guess motivation.
Like, it's cool because the Uwalshi bird benefits a tremendous amount from that.
No hard feelings.
But it's just nothing. So yes, yes, yes. Get rid of this for now. I mean, I'm just going to keep chocolating up, right? Save some money for those big purchases. I didn't get all the chocolate because I keep gumballing myself. Unique Pygmalion skills are probably worthwhile here. 15 damage on my dog is not a big deal. Properties having a little bit of crit is nice. Getting max health from buying a property is interesting. I don't know how often we're going to do that. It's hard to find property. Properties having crit is more likely to be meaningful. And I'll go against Joyful Jack. He's the weaker opponent, but he does have the Thaw, which is when you get frozen. You are frozen for 1 less second. Yeah, which is pretty huge for killing freeze builds.
It's all about motivation.
We did not
You
get
gotta
it.
know what you're fighting for.
3 poison. Heal and regen. I mean, like, just give me a look. What is here? Heal 5% of your max. When you heal, gain 5% max health for the fight. This is what I was really thinking about. The vineyard. Because every time you use another item, you charge it 3 seconds. So this will just trigger 1,000,000 times. And it's the same as the landscraper, basically. But it's giving a heal, which helps our combat medic. $24. So we buy you.
But nothing a tattoo won't cover.
And then, like, the haste is nice. I'm wondering if ever you get rid of the cloak to run more property. Like, you could put the landscraper over here, for instance. I don't know. 5 spare change, $21 is really nice. 5 spare change I have to make room for. Just give me the $21. Skill with a high chance of upgrade. 5% chance when you do stuff. I think that makes sense. Try and scale up our crits here. 700 damage with 16% crit, plus we're going to crit all the more often. I could have some things permanently hasted, that's for sure. It doesn't have to be the dog, but the dog feels right. Like, it feels like we need to kill. Like, we need to get out of the fight. And to get out of the fight, you need to do 700 damage several times per second. He's coming in real fast. But I have a lot of max health for him to chew through. And again, every time I do something, my vineyard is healing, even though it just started. Oh, he's so low on health. Oh, man, but I'm lower. This just hasn't had a chance to scale yet. Enchantment. Crit effects. I'm gonna try the cloak. I haven't seen this. Oh, never mind. Can't put it on that. So that just gives you 50% crit, right? Yeah, okay. So fins for health, and then this will give 20 health. That's a huge amount of scaling to both these things. Then I can sell this thing. And go for chocolate bars. At this point, I'm probably just spending a lot of money to get my items. As much as I like the Pharaoh's Khan, like one shot, one kill, I think a lot of the things that they have are not working for us. I mean, I guess he has a shadowed cloak as well. No, I think I just go for XP. I think we can beat the Revenant here. I don't really like the Revenant skills, though. Maybe when you gain regeneration? No, that's not really... I don't know. You got some good crit, though. This is applying crit, 5% crit every time. It's actually healing us, like, triple what we used to be getting. And the amount of haste that the cloak gives is almost perfect for the dog.
I've come too far to
When you
let
poison,
stop
gain
me.
regen. Like, nah, man. Bunch of max health. Don't mind if I do. Now, small items scale the dog, so we can always have a look here.
Just taking the first step toward.
Like,
Remember,
buy,
diamonds come in
sell,
small.
sell. Just looking for what's cheap.
You're a smart one for your size.
$4 to get 9 damage is not something I love, but I'm willing to do it. I don't think that I want large items anymore, but let's have a look anyway.
Little sentience love shops, so I opened one.
Heal equal to 6 times the value of your items. Your other items gain value equal to this item's value in combat. That would increase the vineyard. But I'm not doing... I think I'm just looking for a lemonade stand. Because then when I sell small items, I get max health. In fact, I could have done that with what I had. Because the Landscraper is great. This has value and is gaining value. In combat, this would give 24 value, which is 24 more heal. But my win condition is the dog. And I'm on lethal, so this could be the end of the line for me.
Big for you to steal. You do.
He has the anti-thaw. He's also on lethal as well. One of us are dying. He's using the flame cutlass. I've been disappointed by the flame cutlass enough times to not go down that path. The restorative landscraper, when you use another item, charge this 3. It's pretty good. And it heals equal to 2 times its value. He just doesn't have the damage, right? With the yo-yo and stuff. Well, maybe. I keep saying that, but he looks pretty dead. This is 96% crit, 30, 60. And again, this is just to trigger a bunch of healing effects.
A lot from losing.
When did this heal get so good? Oh yeah, I visited the cook. Sell small item to get 10 max health. I mean, I guess that's better than the globe. If I go to buy chocolates, that is. The problem is I have to come here, use the gumball, and then spend the cash. And again, I can go buy, sell on small items.
Size dilutes the brain.
I'm looking for something that's cheap. I mean, I don't hate rewards card. I just don't have the room for any of this, you know? Like, it's great. I visit merchants all the time. Get 4 value. Apply that here. Equal to this item's value. It's 4 heal every time. It's just not that good. I guess it's 4 hours of work. It's okay. Fine. We'll buy it. We'll buy it. It's fine. We'll buy it. Freeze both players' items for 2 seconds. Now that kills me if they have the thaw mechanic from the other guy. From the Frosty Jack Frost. So we don't need to put in the rewards card yet. We're just chilling. Void Colossus is kind of cool, but if he deletes my dog, I just die, and I don't have any damage over time. We'll take the Trash Titan. He, again, has use a small item, charge a big item. On the bird, that does go pretty hard. That does go pretty hard. I wouldn't mind getting, like, the Snow Globe. The Snow Globe that is a property and would trigger. I could put it between these two items and have it trigger a whole bunch of times.
Not all Jabalians are pacifists.
Otherwise, I'm not sure what I'm looking to add. I'd probably just keep upgrading my dog, because he's my only win condition right now. I'm gonna keep visiting shops to try and get more value.
Just to come see me, are you?
You have regeneration equal to property's values. That's kind of cool, but again,
I'm
it's
gonna rub
not
this stuff on you.
really it
Don't
for
make it
us. Like, regen is kind of weak in general. Poison items, non-items.
Cast aside your destriment.
Take the non-items. What does this do? 4 seconds of charge? Well, I guess I have to sell this credit card after all.
You are
Buy and sell.
but I'm glad you bought this.
And we are back to being chillin'. I could pay for a reroll, but I'd rather not. We are still on lethal. We do have 5 wins, but getting to 7 for a silver victory, I don't know. We'll see what this guy has. He's not doing the meta build, but he does have the Armadillo. I feel like I already fought this guy. He did freeze my dog for 6 seconds. That seems unreal. And that means that his damage got to scale because I wasn't breaking his shield at all. That's I mean, if that hit like my ATM, I actually could win that fight. But it's not how that went down, I guess. This wasn't a bad build, okay? Like, you get the dog, he's doing some damage. The Shadow Cloak could go so much harder on so many other weapons. The Vineyard is kind of cool. Using the bird to proc it and the combat medic thing is kind of cool. The ATM is pretty weak. I said it was weak at the very start. I kept it in because it was the property that made the bird work. But it's like, now all of a sudden we're doing like, the bird is kind of helping this. This is getting helped by you. You're just kind of there. You're just kind of there. Like, we could have tore this whole thing out and done a renovation, but I never found like a castle or some big item that made me go, oh, that's the one we need to transform our build here. Plus, every time we went up against a dually, we just lost outright, which is just kind of painful. Just never want to see that robot again. Let's see it. What did we get? Cool. I guess we have to play dually to play with the skin, baby. Let's go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.